Your life is your business, and your time is your life. If you don't make the best use of your time, what you're doing is that you're not making the best use of the life that God had given to you. One time my pastor said that if you can use time wisely, it will be difficult for you to fall into temptation. And one of the things I understand about that statement is that when you do the right things at the right time, what it means is that you're going to use your time wisely, and it will be difficult for you to be so idle that you waste out your life. Most times we forget that every man that is found on the surface of this earth has a window of time that God had given to him. Children are dying, middle-aged people are dying, and old people are dying. Every one of us wants to live long, but none of us know how long we are going to live, except God reveals that to you. It is your responsibility to know that you have today. You don't know if tomorrow will belong to you. So the use of your time is very, very critical. Don't associate yourself with people who don't respect time. Don't give out your time to people who don't value what you have. One of the greatest value and resources I think God had given to me is the time that He had given to me, because my life on this earth will be measured by the time that I have. That's why I'm conscious. That's why I get aggressive sometimes with people who waste my time. Most especially if they are people who are elderly, or they are ahead of me, or they are spiritual leaders that I feel I respect and honor, and it looks as if they don't respect my own time. I try as much as possible to stay far away from people who are time wasters, until you discover that your life is your time, until you know that the life that God had given to you has a window period that you have to live it. You will live your life by chance and thinking that you have all the time, until a day you will wake up and you will notice that there's no more time. Every one of us, I said earlier, wants to live long, but none of us know how long we are going to live on the surface of this earth. Every one of us wants to get old, but I want to ask you a question that God will always ask me anytime I celebrate my birthday. Why do you think, or why do you believe that God will give you long life? Or why should God give you long life? What do you intend to do with the time or the life that He has given to you? Is this something that is going to benefit Him, or is something that is just going to benefit you yourself? As you live your life, as you sleep and you wake up, as God gives you opportunity to work and to meet people, understand that the time that He has given to you is your life, because your life is measured in the time that you have. There is time for everything. There is a time that you will be a child. There's a time that you will be single. There's a time that you'll be married. There could be a time that you could even be a widow, a widower. You might say, God forbid, we have people in life who are widows and widowers. There is nobody that planned for it. Anything can happen. But per time, as you find yourself at every stage of life that God had given to you, you must make the best use of it, because you might not have that opportunity. I remember when I was single, sometimes I wake up when I want to wake up. Sometimes I can choose to lock myself in a room for 1 week or for 3 days, and I don't mind to go out. But listen, Omo, when I got married, sometimes, or most of the times, I will know that I need to wake up early. First of all, I know that I need to lead my children and my family and command them to worship the God that I serve. Every morning I wake up, I need to see that everything that is needed by them is provided. I understand that they need to go to school. It's either I take them or I make provision for them. When I was single, I can choose not to eat for 2 days. Now I cannot, because I can't force the people that I'm leaving to fast or starve them to death. So I had different times in my life. There are times I was sitting and I don't know what is called school fees. I enjoy my life. I travel to anywhere I want to go to. But as school vacates, I begin to think of the next school fees that I'll pay. Enjoy every moment that God had given to you. Use it wisely. God had always given us time to be able to meet up with the needs that He has created for us to meet. And listen to me, that will lead me to another thing. God began to speak to me when I was meditating on scripture recently, how that most of the times God will do to us or make provision for the things that is enough to take care of our needs. I noticed that in the last 20 years, for example, there is no time, I can't remember a time that I made money that 100% of that money is used for me. You know, sometimes we can be so emotional to the extent that even people who are manipulating us will manipulate us because of the fear of God that they think that we have. So people who could do more than what we are doing will refuse to do it and will want to live on the sweat that we had to be able to meet up with our needs. Listen to me, you cannot use your life taking care of other people. You can help people, but you need to be alive to help yourself. The greatest danger that any man will be faced with in life is that you are still alive and you will not be of help to yourself. Talk more of being help to another person. Take your time serious because it will show how you value your life. Use the things that God had given to you, the relationship, the health, the strength. Every stage of your life is measured in the calendar of God, and God will hold you responsible for every time usage that He had given to you if you've used it for good or for evil. I see people, they sit down from morning till night watching film, listening to music, going to Niger Bed office, sitting in the beer parlor. That will have no value to the life of a man who wants to become something great in life. You must be focused. You must avoid distraction. You must keep away people who are not willing to be people who are disciplined with time to bring to pass that which God has for them. Thank you for listening. May God bless you. My name is Emmanuel Zwaho.